This is off the request page for Butch 84. I think Butch is the one I did House at Pooh Corner for. So, a little drastic change. Doesn't look like anybody's going to do Pretty Woman by Van Halen. And by no means can I play this song, but I know most of the parts for it. So, I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. All that voodoo stuff in the beginning of it, not going to do. I have my own version of that. Doesn't sound like Eddie's, but makes a lot of strange noises. So I'll do a quick run through of some of the parts and then break it down. Okay, do the breakdown of part 1, Pretty Woman. Starts out making an A chord with a B. Could be A sus2. We don't really know. So, what you got is open A, and you got D string 2nd fret, then you're going to skip to the open B, G string 2nd fret. Keep that position. E string 2nd fret. And you're going to go right to the G on the 2nd fret. G string. G string. B open. Back to the G. And all that does is repeat. So it's that's what it sounds like to me. I've seen a few things where they don't play quite as many notes, but especially when you're playing it by yourself, it really fills up. And we come to the famous lick. And all that is you got now in the first part, and I think it's the last part, after he comes off the just a little run, just a little slide up and down. So anyway that it sounds good to you. So you're 2 on the E muted, 4th on the E, 7th on the E, 5 on the A. Now this note is a harmonic, but you don't want it to squeal. I squeal it sometimes, sometimes I miss it altogether, but you want it to have that harmonic sound. Like that. So it's that's the way I hear it. I've seen it played differently, but it's I hit the, this is the so this is the 7th fret harmonic, 5th string, 4th string. I hit those first, then I hit it again, adding the 3rd string. So anyway, and then same thing, you want to pinch it, but you don't want to squeal it, you don't want to miss it. Now that goes down. Eddie is a master of the bar, so however you can make that sound. I get it too fast, too slow, but it's... And then mute it here before it comes up or anything else. You're pulling off real hard on this, it's a real hard pull off. Mute it. Now that's just adding, that's the same run that we did. So it's 4, that's E open, 4, 7, 5 on the A, 4 on the D, 7 on the A, 5 on the A. Now if that wasn't hard enough, Eddie decides to do the, on the top, on the E and the B strings open, in between there. But it's a natural mute, so you're doing 2 pull-ups, and then your next note that you're going to hit, you're not going to hit this this open E again. You're going to start here on the E string on the 4th fret. Now that automatically mutes this with your first finger. As you naturally go for this note, this should naturally mute these 2 strings. And the other thing that I've heard in this thing is, a lot of this is muted. The last time he unmutes it. So that's the breakdown of the first part. Okay, breakdown of the second part is, it does the same as the intro. It comes right out of... So that's all the same. Now instead of going... He's got a part... Now I play it here. It can be played up here. You can see I don't play it up here. I've seen it played up here too. A little easier to mute, and it doesn't give you far to go to get to the next part. But the way I play it, and the way I've seen it played, this is open D, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string. This is a little 3-note D chord, and then back to the G on the 2nd fret on the G, and then 2nd fret on the B, open. So it's 2nd fret on the B, open B, 2nd fret on the G. So we got, and then, so we got 3rd on the B, 2nd on the B, 4th on the G, 2nd on the G. Now obviously this note is the same as the open B, so you could play it, but to me it's easier to mute it a little bit to do it this way. It's not much of a mute, but it's enough so that doesn't quite ring as much. You're muting with the palm mute of the right hand. Okay. Now the way he plays this is, hits the next part is the muted E, so it's muted E, 9th on the D, 7th on the G, back to the 9th on the D, 7th on the B, 9th on the G. Now the second part of that little lick varies as to where he plays it in the song. And he doesn't do anything, you can, if you play this first and then change it around as you hear the song, this sounds right. So after that it's 7 on the G, 9th on the D, 7 on the G, back to 9th on the D, 7 on the G, 9th on the G. Now you can also play this with double stops. And like I say, when you're playing by yourself, I think it sounds better. And I actually double up the G. But like I said in the beginning, I'll show you the the right parts, the parts that I hear him play, and I've always played it a little different. So anyway, so you got that, and he does that twice. And then right back into the run. And that's the breakdown of the second part.